Hey, hun, what do you think of my new Bohn armored winter pants?
Are you going to the yoga studio or are you going on a motorcycle?
I'm going on a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you're going to check receipts, aren't you? She's tracking my phone again. They made one bold claim, which sold me on at least trying this product out. What's happening, my friends? Welcome back to Road Reality. Today, we're taking a look at the Bohn Winter Armored Riding Pants. Wow! Wow, oh wow. That was like a half an hour on the highway at full highway speeds. And right now, my face is frozen. But my legs are not. They're quite comfortable, in fact. I have a mesh jacket on with a sweatshirt under it with the liner in, so I'm good there. The jacket has a liner, not the sweatshirt. So I've got a few layers on the top, and now I've got a few layers on the bottom, and it's making one hell of a difference. Yep, I'm currently wearing them. Bohn saw my last video on the AirTech shirt. They had enough laughs. They were like, hey, this guy gives us a chuckle. Let's give him some pants to try out. And they didn't have any editorial say. These are all my opinions, so it's not a paid review. Hey, you know, I like to be honest with people. I'm not gonna try to sell you anything, but I do like to share the products I get with you, and I always tell you how I got that product. So keep that in mind as you watch this review. Bohn reached out. In that conversation, they made one bold claim, and that was that they will add 10 to 15 degrees of riding to your season. And as somebody who rides year-round, I had to test that out because I ride down to about freezing, maybe a little below. We do get a lot of black ice here in the mid-Atlantic, but you didn't come to hear about the weather report. You want to hear about the pants report. Yeah, they're underneath my jeans. Can you see them there? Yeah, you can see them there. They're underneath my jeans. Check it out. They're pretty cool. There is padding everywhere on these things. And in fact, since I haven't seen a car drive by in forever, ta-da, you can see most of them there. We've got knee pads, thigh pads, hip pads, coccyx protector, and that's a lot of armor. And it's all CE2 rated. And now I'm standing in the middle of nowhere with my pants down. Luckily, there's a fly. I did have to use the restroom before leaving the house. I tested the fly out. It works. Oh, here comes a car. I better pull my pants up. I can't imagine what they're thinking. So as you can tell, they've got a lot of armor in them. I hope that's the back. Yes, that's gonna be the back. That's your coccyx protection right there. And then you've got the hips, thighs, and the knees right there. Bingo, bango, bongo. Look at that. It is CE2 rated. I mentioned that. That's the highest level of rating. The thighs and the tailbone protection, they're not CE rated. It's not possible, I was told. It's an industry thing. It's the same armor as everywhere else, but it's 6 mils thick instead of 9. That's to scale. So yeah, 9 mils, 6 mils, something like that. Either way, they are very comfortable to wear. I've been wearing them for about an hour and a half now, riding around about 40 degrees. I am very comfortable. One spot, basically in here, this area got a little bit chilly where it was touching the gas tank. Other than that, these things are adding 15 degrees of comfort because normally I just grin and bear it when it's 35, 40 degrees out. I just go ahead and drink my coffee and ride down the road. And when I get somewhere, I'm like, ooh, rubbing my pants, rubbing my legs. I'm cold, man, I'm cold. Because the tops of my legs, right here, this is the coldest part of me. We got our mobile recording studio today. Yeah, that's the Harley Street Glide Special. And you can see these soft lowers are what protect me from a lot of wind on my shins. Then I've got the heated grips, of course, the Batwing wings, and the Riot Shield, which help other parts of my body. But there's nothing to protect the thighs right here. And that's what these pants are for. Always has to be an airplane. Always has to be an airplane flying around when I'm trying to film. I'm filming here. But color me shocked. I was riding up here and I was thinking, are these things making me actually comfortable? And they are. I don't know how a thin layer of spandex does that, but hey, I'll take it. And that spandex material has all the pockets for the armor built in. You can just slip the armor out. See there? You can take and go inside the pocket and remove the armor. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not one of those people that can repack things. It's got this neat little triangle design on it, which I think is pretty cool, and it allows for flexibility. And that's another thing, the mobility, pretty darn good. You know, I'm not dancing a jig out here, but you know, I'm moving around pretty good. And when I am moving around, the only armor that was moving was the knee armor. It moves a little bit, and that may just have to do with the length of my legs, but the fitment on them is very good. They even have zippers at the bottom so you can get them on easier and off easier, I guess, too. They are form-fitting, just like the AirTech shirt, but they're not snug. You know, there's some room in here. I'm in stealth mode, baby. I love it. Bohn stuff is like stealth. Normally, if it's a little bit warmer, I'll wear this sweatshirt with my Bohn AirTech shirt underneath of it. And then people, when I get to my destination, they're like, John, I thought you rode. And I'm like, yeah, I did ride, but I'm running stealth armor. Not today, it's a little too cold, and this has more wind protection, and it's got armor already built in, so I'm just wearing it. Sorry. I wanted to wear it, but I couldn't figure it out with the leather jacket. It just wasn't happening, okay? This stuff's good. I'm really actually quite impressed. I hadn't worn them before today, and I walked around my house, and you know, these things fit pretty good. I bump into stuff. Maybe I should wear these things all the time. Hey, you see that behind me? It's the bobber. Yeah, I just checked the phone. It said it's 43 degrees. My face is frozen, but I'm wearing, you can see the armor. I'm wearing the Bohn Winter Armored Riding Pants. And I've been field testing these bad boys for like a month now, wearing them on every ride, and they are phenomenal. I've been riding this bike for like 45 minutes straight, and honestly, my face was cold. My hands got cold even with my winter gloves on, but my legs are super comfortable. Maybe a little bit chilly, just a little tiny bit, but it has made a huge difference, and I can ride this bike in the wintertime. If I put a balaclava on and my heated wired gloves, I can almost guarantee you I could ride all day on this bike if it weren't for that seat. That seat is horrible. It's not meant for comfort, but I could ride all day with these Bohn pants on. Yeah, I could just ride all day. It's awesome. So I'm not just a guy that does moto vlogs. I also do product reviews now too, apparently. I got this whole park in the middle of nowhere and record stuff for a while kind of down pat, don't I? So I hope you enjoyed this quick review of the Bohn Winter Armored Riding Pants. I don't know if I got that in the right order, but rather than regurgitate their website to you, I will leave a link in the video description below to that, so go check it out. They got armor all over the place. They got spandex. Who doesn't love spandex? I normally don't wear spandex, but in this case, I'm gonna make an exception because these are going in my winter riding. Yeah, these are going in my winter riding arsenal. Yeah. Now, I've already thought it ahead, and when I commute wearing these pants, I will just have to go to a restroom as soon as I get there, take off my pants, take off these pants, take my regular pants and put them back on. But at least I'll stay warm while riding, and it'll only take a couple extra minutes to swap them out for just regular pants so I can do my work and not like sweat, because I have a feeling I would get pretty warm wearing these. But anyway, thank you again to Bohn for sending these pants out to me. I do appreciate it. Thank you for watching the review. Check out my Bohn AirTech shirt review right here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.